At 6:53 a.m., Box 561 is struck for a fire at the corner of 11th Avenue and 14th Street. The first arriving units find heavy fire at Pier 54 along the North River. As the Duane tries to reach the fire under the pier, 17 engine, responding on the 5th alarm, goes to work. One of the worst pier fires in New York history, the Canard Line fire will also be remembered as the first big job for the rookie fireboat, John J. Harvey. The Harvey was the largest gasoline-electric fireboat ever built. Her 5 engines drive generators that in turn power the electric motors used to propel the boat and operate the pumps supplying her 8 monitors. She was converted to diesel-electric in 1957 and has served New York longer than any other fireboat. The Canard Pier, valued at $2 million, burned for 2 days and was a total loss. Responding to the foot of 57th Street on a cold January morning, the firefighter proved its worth as she worked for the first time at a major fire. Unseen by the camera, the firefighter pumped for 13 hours and supplied water to 30 companies. The John Mitchell and the William Strong attacked the blazing Silver Ash and her cargo of burning rubber as the fire went to 4 alarms. The Strong had joined the fleet in 1898 and had operated at many major fires, including the 1904 General Slocum disaster. Trapped on the blazing ship, over 1,000 women and children perished before the fireboats arrived. Drums of commercial-grade nitrocellulose were being unloaded at the Maritime Commission Pier when one of the drums was hit by a fork truck. A Coast Guard fireboat was cruising near the pier, saw the flash fire, and went to work immediately. Nearly 1,000 feet long, the pier was filled with inflammables which were immediately ignited by the flaming nitrocellulose. Within moments, the entire pier was on fire, and the air quickly filled with toxic fumes. Gas masks are necessary to rescue the trapped and injured dockhands. 3 perish, and dozens fall victim to the acidic smoke which burns their skin, eyes, and lungs. Linemen from the Fire Alarm Telegraph Bureau were installing a new cable and a fire alarm box on the lower level of the municipal ferry terminal when one of the linemen smelled smoke. The acting foreman, who would later die in the smoke, gave the order to send an alarm from Box 30 and to move the vehicles out of the way of the incoming apparatus. The blaze began under a wooden platform in the train station and spread rapidly through the dry, oil-soaked planking and tar-covered pilings. Borough calls were made. Brooklyn units were instructed to use the 69th Street Ferry, while Manhattan units were ordered to use the Holland Tunnel to Jersey City, and then cross the Bayonne Bridge to Staten Island. 235 firemen were injured fighting the fire, along with dozens of civilians. 2 men and a woman were killed. Fortunately, a departing ferry had emptied the waiting area just moments before the fire was discovered. Otherwise, hundreds of commuters would have been caught in the inferno. The entire Staten Island Rapid Transit Station was destroyed, along with 14 electric rail cars. The multiple alarm blaze burned for 48 hours and resulted in over $2 million in property damage.